Hey everybody, I'm Chris Coverness, my friends call me Kubby, and this is the Keenan and Kubby Show today. We're in Amsterdam at the TNW conference, and we're checking out all the cool tech, marketing, business sessions here, speakers.
Yeah.
It's been epic, it's been wonderful. I've been able to meet a lot of great people that we've been hanging out with on Snapchat, and it's been a blast so far. But we just saw the Gary Vee talk, which was awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen him in person, so that's like a check on the bucket list of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen him before?
No, I hadn't seen him before. It was, kind of some of the same stuff, but to see him live, see him in person, it's a really different experience. It's really cool.
I think it was really good. I think it was also a little bit nice to see it's not behind the scenes in a sense, but it's sort of, it gives you a little bit more context when you see him live, I think.
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit different spin on things.
Yeah, and I mean, just cool. I mean, you'll see him on social, just saying, hey, if you're around, if I'm speaking at your event, just come up and say hello. And that's for real. He was shaking people's hands and got a selfie with him, and he's just a genuine guy.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was nice. So one of my key takeaways from the Gary Vee talk was he talked about how the entrepreneurship game is going to be changing in the next couple of years, and how he sees the tech bubble going to be bursting a little bit, and we're going to see a lot of the fake entrepreneurs or the people that aren't necessarily born to do this falling by the wayside, and we're going to get the hardcores. And I thought, although he's delivered that message beforehand, I think the way he delivered it today was very good and sort of hit home with me that we are going to see a dip for sure. I think everybody can see that, and it's only going to be good. And he also put a spin on it about how, all that great talent that's actually out there in companies and startups that, will maybe be going away is actually going to go into the corporations, the corporate America, and I think that'll actually be really good for a lot of corporations to get that talent into them.
Yeah, and I think, and it'll be a good thing. Especially earlier when we were talking about social media and just how, especially some of these executives, just kind of wanting to see big numbers, and that's the selling point. If you can just more Facebook followers is really what they're after. You try to talk to them about engagement, their eyes glaze over, and so it'll be interesting to see in the next few years when you get some of these younger people, these younger entrepreneurs, kind of up, in the upper parts of these companies, influencing that a little bit and actually having some social media knowledge.
Yeah, into corporate America, not corporate America, the corporate world, because we're living in a world, a new world.
In a world of America.
Yeah, exactly. America's everywhere. So that was, what was your key takeaway then? Is that it?
I think that was the biggest part for me as well. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so, and then we got one more question for you. What is your super ninja social media move at the moment? What are you doing now that rocks?
Okay, so right now I tried, I have a client who has a video blog, and so it's done all right, but what we wanted to do was kind of drive more traffic to the site and kind of increase our views a little bit. And so since it tends to be a longer video blog, it's not a minute, it's not 2 minutes. Some of these are like 4, 5, 6 minutes long. And so what we started doing is taking 30-second clips and then putting text over the top, doing the subtitles, and putting that on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Because even Instagram, you can say there's a link in our bio, so go there, right? And so the reason you want to do that is because, of course, on Facebook in the feed, unless you change it, you don't actually have any volume. So you're going to be scrolling through the feed, you're going to see this video playing. It's probably not going to, maybe it's not going to be engaging enough on its own with just the visual. So adding the subtitles in there, we've seen about a 30% increase.
That's pretty good.
And click-through rates and views and things like that. So
nice.
And then you just link that video to an embedded video or that post, sorry,
to the Facebook post, or
Facebook
to the
post to
or
the
to
website,
Right,
where the
right.
full length video is in there.
Okay.
So you take that the most interesting part, hook them with that, and then say, come see the rest of it.
So yeah, that's really interesting. I think that's super cool, and I think it's also showing how we have to change some of the tactics, right? We've had Facebook video for a while now. People are getting used to it, and so it makes total sense that you guys are pivoting a little bit and sort of finding those extra ways of doing it to gain the attention. So kudos to you guys. So, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Absolutely.
Look forward to more TNW action here on the Kubby and Keenan Show. See ya.